This video was made, created by me ZS0020 Prime, leader of the Defenders and master of the Skybase. I am also known as ZS Prime, ZS0020_Prime, and Sylveon Prime, and nobody has any permission to use this video without my permission or authorization. This music was made, created by me ZS0020 Prime, leader of the Defenders and master of the Skybase. I am also known as ZS Prime, ZS0020_Prime, and Sylveon Prime. Nobody has any permission to use this music without my permission or authorization.
Okay. This is going to be update number 5, I believe, to the whole situation that's happening with all 3 of my Google Nest hubs. So, after I did my video last night, Google finally, earlier today, responded. I guess maybe they saw my video or what, so they finally responded. And they basically asked me to send the serial number of all all devices that are being affected by this, and I did. I took a picture of the serial number of all 3 of my Google Nest hubs, well, 2 of my Nest Hub Maxes and the Nest Hub Mini that's experiencing this weird update loop glitch, whatever the heck you want to call it. I call it a weird glitch because I've never seen any Hub Max ever do something like this. I mean, I've spent time looking on YouTube about, glitches with the Hub Max, and I haven't seen this type of glitch. And as far as I know, no thanks to YouTube, because I've been trying to make sure YouTube, I don't know why, but lately YouTube has been automatically disabling my comments. I don't know what's going on there. I don't have any strikes or anything, and I don't have any marks on the video, and the video passes all the checks, so I think it's some sort of weird glitch with the upload process that it somehow stupidly reverts it back to, like, I literally have to revert it manually back several times to hold inappropriate comments instead of just disabling all comments. So as far as I know, when I last checked and finally fixed one of the previous videos that I made to allow comments, nobody has commented. So as far as I know, and I've talked to somebody else, one of my other friends who has a Nest Hub, I believe either it's a Mini or Max, but she has a Nest Hub in her home, and she hasn't suffered this glitch so far, knock on wood, because I wouldn't wish this be a BS glitch on anybody, because it's really annoying. It literally cripples the device to the point where it's just not even usable. I mean, I got this thing so I can see, my notifications at a glance on the screen. I mean, if the screen is not working, then and also the thing is just corrupted. It's the software is just simply purely corrupted. Like, you can't, like, I don't want to continue using the device if the device is corrupted, because it's just gonna end up knocking itself out. And and sometimes it'll act like it's operating normally, but it isn't. I know it's corrupted because every single time I have Family Bells programmed on all of my device. Normally, when the Family Bell rings on the display, it's supposed to show the Family Bell, like whether it be nighttime stuff for like a nighttime bell or a good night bell for at night, or whether it be like early morning stuff for like early morning bells, or like school stuff if you have like a school bell or whatever you want to call it. It hasn't been showing any of that stuff. Like, the bell will ring, and the Google Assistant will announce the bell, but it won't show anything on the screen. Like, the screen will just remain like blank, like it's glitched out. And every time it reboots itself, it just starts spinning non-stop. It's not supposed to be loading that way. I've seen how it normally is supposed to load, and the normal load is you're supposed to see the Google symbol. The symbol turns into a frame. Well, first you'll see like the Google symbol, then it'll be like floating dots in a wave. Like, ow, I'm still dealing with stuff in my hand, so I can't really move this hand. I'll do it with this hand. It'll go in a wave like this, but then it'll turn back into the G, and then you'll see the swirling dots for just a few brief seconds, and then it should like go back to normal and load up. It does not do that. The dots literally, it does not get past that point with the dots. They'll just keep on swirling and swirling and swirling and swirling. Heck, at this point, I've had all three devices literally swirl for 24 hours, and resetting them doesn't work. Factory resets don't work. Rebooting my network doesn't work. It's not a problem with my network. It's the problem with the devices themselves. Somehow the software on them got corrupted. So I sent the serial number information for all three devices to the Google Tech support guy. I just did it like right now, a few minutes ago. So I'm probably not going to hear a response. If I don't hear a response by tomorrow, most likely I'm going to have to wait until Monday for a response because I don't think anybody works there on the weekends. I'm not sure if this is like one of those 24-hour support things or not. So I don't think anybody will be there on the weekends. But so far, this is where I'm at. I have sent them more information. According to the email that they sent me, they said they have escalated the situation to higher tech support because it looks like it looks like I've gotten their attention finally with my, because I was starting to get stressed out yesterday. I was honestly legitimately starting to get straight up stressed out because, I literally had radio silence for almost a day, and I was beginning to worry, that I was being ignored, and that's why I made that video yesterday. But it looks like, I don't know, maybe they saw my video because I don't know, Google controls YouTube, so maybe the tech support guy saw my previous video and realized that I'm starting to, get at my wits end about this issue because this is a weird, really weird ass glitch, and it looks like Google doesn't really know what the fuck is going on either. Because this is why I ask people, if you are experiencing these glitches, comment down in the comments below. I'll try to make sure the stupid freaking YouTube doesn't disable the comments. I don't know why it keeps on fucking doing that stupid crap. And at the same time, document it. If it's happening to you, also document it. Put it on video, put it on YouTube, send it to Google so that way they can get to the bottom of this. Because for all I know, I may be patient zero in regards to this weird glitch. And I really hope it's not my devices that are somehow fucked because I didn't do nothing. I mean, the devices are not at the end of their life cycle, and also they're not in an environment that would cause them damage. All the devices are plugged into a surge protector, so they couldn't be affected by any surges that happens to the building. And also, it's a fairly new building with tons of safeguards put into place in regards to surges and stuff. And also, it's not in a humid environment. There's no humidity in that area, so there's nothing that would actually cause any physical damage to the device. And if a component was failing, the device wouldn't even start up at all, like it wouldn't turn on, but it's turning on. It's trying to boot, but it just can't get past the whole startup sequence it has to do to start up the built-in assistant. I don't know if it's Fuchsia related, the operating system, or if it's the firmware that's having a problem. All I know is whatever it is, the device still, all three devices are still glitched out, and hopefully at this point I'm going to have to play the waiting game once again. Hopefully this time Google can escalate this and finally get to the bottom of what the heck is going on. I mean, if I have to, I will send in my device, but I'm not going to fucking pay to send my device to them because this isn't my fault. This is their fault, and I shouldn't have to pay for their screw up because this is clearly a bad update that they have sent to my device, causing my device to get glitched out. That has nothing to do with my network. My network is stable. My network is absolutely stable, and all of the, and if my network was unstable, I would have been having problems with my Google speakers, but all the Google speakers are working perfectly fine. It's the three Nest hubs, and the thing is, this situation started happening when my Mini started glitching out. Then it went back to normal for a little bit. Then my Hub Max and my, as I said, in my dining room started malfunctioning. Then the malfunction came back to my Mini Hub again, and my next in the living room, and my Nest Hub Max in my living room also got basically fucked over. So at this point, at this point in time, uh, I would like, I don't know if it's there's really no possible way to stop the updates, because it's not like like your computer where you can go and pause updates. Because fortunately, Microsoft has learned a few things and realized that people need to be able to stop their updates. But with the Google devices, there's unless you manually unplug it or you disconnect it from your Wi-Fi, there is no way to stop it from updating. So I really hope that they put a halt on whatever update that's on that thing, because apparently something isn't going right with it. I'm not sure if maybe it's something they put in the update or something that they removed that's causing, because maybe they removed something that's connected to a critical component and it caused the whole update to basically collapse to the point where it's corrupted. I don't know. I'm not a programmer. All I know is my device is still glitched out. At this point, I'm gonna continue playing the waiting game because I did. It looks like they are finally trying to escalate the problem so that way this issue gets solved. I gave them the serial number to all three of the devices. And if you are also experiencing, ladies and gentlemen, this issue, and Google asks you for the serial number, and if you have the Hub Maxes, your serial number is located on the bottom of your devices. You have to, it's really, really, really tiny, so you have to look at it like through your phone or something to magnify it, and you have to make sure you get a clear picture of it too if you need to take a picture of it. Now, I'm not going to show the serial number on here because that's kind of private information. I don't want to have the serial number of my device public, because that could possibly be used that could be used potentially by bad people to do bad things to my devices. So I won't be posting my serial number here in this video, but I did send them the email with the screenshots of all three serial numbers of all three devices that are basically messed up at this point. So we'll see. I'll have to see what Google does or what Google says. Hopefully, they can just shoot. They can just roll back the device to the most previous stable update, and it just fucking works. But if worse comes to worse, and I have to send it to them, so be it. That's what I'll do. But I will not pay for it, because this is not my fault. I should not have to pay a penny for this, because this is not my fault. This is Google's fault. This is an update that they have installed on my device without my freaking knowledge, because there's really no way of knowing when, unless you literally are glued to the Google Forms. There's no way to know when these updates occur. Your device will just randomly reboot in the middle of the night. And that's exactly what happened to my devices. They just randomly rebooted and they got glitched. And now they're basically, as Google explained it to me, they're basically stuck in an update loop. They're trying to continuously download and install the update, download and install the update, download and install the update, and it's causing the thing to basically corrupt itself. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that a solution can be reached. Hopefully Google can figure out what's going on, but at this point, I'm gonna have to play the waiting game and twiddle my thumbs for a bit longer. I really, really hope my devices are not fucked, and I just hope I'm not completely fucking SOL'd, because these devices, like I've said in my previous video, they're not cheap devices. They cost like $200 plus, depending on where you get them, but they're not cheap. Even the Hub Mini isn't cheap. It's like $100 and something. That's to somebody who works a minimum wage job like me. That's a lot of money. It's not like a lot of money, but that's a lot of money to me, because I have to work for my money. I don't have money doesn't just rain down on me. I have to earn that money. But anywho, I will update, of course, if there are any more updates to this situation, and if and when a solution is reached, or whatever they tell me whatever the next steps are, because at this point I'm not sure what the next steps are. But we'll see. I'll have to see what the Google tech support people tell me. So at this point, once again, I'm playing the waiting game. So when I have more information, I will of course update. So anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to conclude this video for now. I'll see you all on my next video, whenever it is and whatever it is. Have a good day and or night, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And in case if anybody's wondering, the current time right now is actually 11:36 p.m. on December 28th, 2023. Most likely by the time I upload this video, it's already going to, once it hits midnight, it's going to be the next day, but we'll see. So anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on my next video, whenever it is and whatever it is. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ugh. And I'll see you all in my next video, whenever it is and whatever it is. Have a good day and or night, everybody. Bye. Ow. Ay, jeez. I really hope a solution can be reached. Ay. Ouch. Stupid hand. Okay, where's the stop button? There you are.